Good morning, Asia. Good evening, North America. I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to Kyle, Ace Fla, Vinko, Ariana, Adi. Let's check that link there. Just watching. Always here to support. Have a good time. Tabs done there. Okay, I'll drop the link. Stream your link if you're in the chat. Feel free to pop in or pop up. I have to share out the live stream. So let's just share it out. There's Kyle. He's quick. Hello, sir. How are you? Lukiani, make a love
I'm
shout
doing
out.
good. How are you?
Very good. Nice to see you. There we go. Yana, Paulette, how are you? Aloha.
If I'm bre- if I'm breaking up or anything, I may drop out because my signal sucks.
No problem. Paulette, how are you? Nice to see you, Paulette. Welcome, welcome. So Kukiana is from Hawaii. Aloha. I'm guessing you're from Hawaii. Whereabouts in Hawaii are you? The Big Island or whereabouts? Yes, it's Friday. Friday. That's true. Because if you're in Hawaii, I'm not sure which day it is. So it's still Friday. It's Saturday morning in Asia. Ace Fla, how are you? And Kukiana says, co-host, hi. Ooh, return to Hendersonville, North Carolina. Ace Fly. I haven't seen this video yet. I'm doing better, Darren. Okay. No, I'm glad you're better.
Someone saying hello to me. I was closing the curtains.
Yes. Kukiana.
Hello, Cookie and huh?
She, I believe, is from Hawaii because she say, hello. Hey, Josh.
I would
Josh
love to go
in
to
the house.
Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii one day.
Oh, yes. I went when I was a teenager. I was in
Oh,
school.
cool. How'd you like it?
Loved it. Uh,
You have some good memories there?
yes, I went snorkeling.
Oh, cool.
So that was kind of cool. It's supposed to be the most expensive state in the United States is Hawaii,
Dang.
which is interesting. But for cities, New York, San Francisco, expensive as well.
Mm. So far, am I coming through okay? Or am I crackling?
Perfect, no problems whatsoever.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, Emma J, mega love shout out.
I would type if I was on another device, but I can't log into my YouTube on my tablet because the Wi-Fi sucks on there.
Okay. I'm just share out my live.
Hmm.
Everybody here.
Yeah, I will be live tomorrow at I
Correct.
believe 6:20 or 6:30.
Fabulous. Yes, I have it pulled up, and so I'm also going to be flexing it. Thank you, Emma J.
I'm surprised that has over 62 or 63 likes on it. That's crazy.
That's really good.
That is
That
really good.
that is very, very, very good.
That is. Hmm. So
So I'm
hopefully Hopefully, by the time I get my internet back up and running, hopefully I don't go through with this whole thing again.
That's right. Adrian Rodarte!
Hello, Darren.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh,
Good.
Hello, everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing today? And happy Friday and
Yes,
yes,
happy
happy
Saturday
Friday.
in the Philippines.
it
Doing
is.
good, doing good.
It's a beautiful day.
Hello, Paulette. Nice to see you. Hello, Kyle. Greetings. How
Hey,
are you?
doing good. How are you?
Doing good.
Except I
Okay,
got a
sure.
really busy day tomorrow,
Oh, yeah.
What's
so I'm not
tomorrow?
gonna be on YouTube at
Live.
all tomorrow.
Hey! Share, mega love shout out.
Hello, Sherry.
Welcome in, guys.
Eve's Queen, Yahoo! Mummy Jonah, thank you, thank you. There's Mummy Jonah channel. She has a great channel.
I think I'm like a
Awesome.
couple hundred away to 2,000.
Whoa, that's good. And there's 20CH Konnichiwa.
That is.
There's
I think
Share channel.
I.
Colorful feathers creature.
I'm gonna check. Hopefully, this thing doesn't knock me out of the back.
Lette, mega love shout out. Thank you, Eve's Queen.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Eve's Queen, mega love shout out. Big
Okay,
supporter.
okay.
Lette Girl channel.
I'm still here, right?
You are.
Okay, so I guess I'm in a good spot.
You're excellent spot. Close to the yes, Josh will be in LA in 2 weeks celebrating his wife's birthday. Mommy, yours truly. Mega love shout out. There we go. Thank you, Mommy, yours truly. uh, let me see. Mommy, yours truly says hello, Kyle.
Hello. I was gonna upload a video today, but since I was having internet issues, I just said F it.
Yeah.
Usually
Thank-
I post. Usually I post on Fridays and Mondays.
yes. Butt King is in the house. Shares promoting Papa King. He might be working now. Let me see, it's 9:40. Sometimes he's still going. 20CH Konnichiwa. The Red Bee Shrimp. Wow.
Hope everybody is having a fantastic night and enjoying their weekend.
Yes, it's the start of our weekend, so it's very nice.
So it's already the weekend in the Philippines
Correct.
because they're an hour earlier than us.
For me, I think they're 12 hours, so a day earlier.
Yeah, 12 hours. Yeah, for me and you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So they're a little bit of ahead of us.
But that's good. That's always ask them what's the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow, and they let me know.
Oh,
Their
that's
day.
cool.
What's the winning lottery? Who's gonna win?
I'll be right back when I get my soda.
No problem, Latte. Okay, go ahead, Kyle. Yeah, Latte girl's good. There we go. Who we got? Here we got in the back.
Sorry,
Hey,
I had to relog in through StreamYard just to get my YouTube channel back on here again.
how's your channel going, my friend? Are
Well,
you?
I have a video recorded tomorrow. I hope.
Ooh, I did well over 100 videos at the air show. A lot of them are shorts,
Yeah,
few long, so we'll see how it goes.
yeah.
So
All right, all right, guys.
share
Welcome
watching.
in here to Darren's live, guys. Hope everybody's doing well today.
Mm.
I heard about this vertical live stream. How do you like it, Cher? Oh, you're doing good, Josh. The same as before.
Wow, Josh. Fantastic, dude.
Where's Sean?
Okay, Cher, I have testing my vertical live stream. That's really cool. I saw them mark advertising that. I think it's cool. They're always testing new things in YouTube. Oh, oh,
Which is
oh,
actually a good thing.
yeah, absolutely. Sean, we call him Sleepy Sean.
Yeah, I'm about ready to go to sleep.
What's up,
Yeah.
Sean?
How
Hey,
you doing?
Sean.
I gotta wake up at 1 o'clock and drive.
Wow.
I got a Tyson load. I got to take it to Dallas, Texas.
You're coming back
Oh,
to my neighborhood.
that's good.
Who else is backstage?
On the other side of the state. Oh, hey, Tammy, I saw you in the chat. Come up here and show everybody that video I sent you last week.
Excuse me.
You know that wild bunch from Romania.
Hey, Kyle, like your new video.
There you go. Yeah, I showed it that a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Got a phone call.
A lot of people were really curious about that.
That's wow. Someone went through, took a lot of that fence out.
Yeah, it was a UPS driver that I think fell asleep on the wheel or something.
Oh, UPMS.
Yeah.
That's a new package delivery system called UPMS. It's staffed by premenstrual women. I like the jingle to it. For package delivery, we're the champs, even though we all got painful cramps. Goes, we're the best package delivery system there is. Period. We'll deliver to your office or to your pad.
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
Hey, Darren.
Yes.
I'm not going to really spoil too much, but I do have an upcoming cruise in 3 months.
Oh, I'm jealous.
So I will be going on another one, but I will be talking about that in one of my upcoming videos in a couple months.
You going to the islands?
No. I'm not really sure where we're going just yet. It's going to be around like in Christmas time. So the cruise is going to be like all decorated, Christmas themed.
Yeah, I was totally disappointed going to Nassau. I was like, yeah, I'm going to see the real pirates of the Caribbean. Bullshit. There was a bunch of Jamaicans there. Hey, want to try this, man? We went there. We went to Belize, which is right next to Honduras.
Oh, cool.
And they were at that time they were fighting over the cocoa fields.
Oh, God.
Hell, we went to Cancun, and there was one other place. And I got pissed because nobody wanted to go with me. I wanted to because I used to umpire baseball and softball, all of it. I did it all the way up to AAA baseball. And as an official, you want to make the pilgrimage to Chichen Itza because that's where the Aztec ball court is. It's the oldest stadium in the known world.
Wow.
And the captain of the team, of the winning team, beheads the captain of the losing team at the end of the game. I do know that.
Beheads them?
Yep. The captain dies.
Wow, that's extreme. That
The
is
Aztec ball court. Oh, by the way, my son team, they won their game 52-6 or something like that. They beat what Tri County North.
they're on their way.
Undefeated
Spam!
3-0.
Did you win?
Undefeated 3-0, and no one's come close. These boys
Yeah.
are just blown away. I told them the game's over in the first 3 minutes. I said,
You
look
were
at all the parents. They're all sitting there like they're on Thorazine. They cheered as a touchdown, but after the second or third one, it's like, who cares? Like the game's over.
That's what everybody thinks.
When my son and the boys, and when my son and the boys the same age as him, they have been playing together since first grade, Pee Wee. Okay, when they're the oldest of the group. Okay, when like they're in their last year JV Pee Wee, their last year varsity Pee Wee, their last year junior high football, and now this is their last year high school football. They're undefeated, and nobody even comes close.
Yeah, it's their
The,
year.
the last time they did it was in junior high, their 8th grade year, and they went 7-0.
Are they enjoying it?
Oh yeah.
Good. That is good. That's what you want.
But the state high school people, the same people that say, oh, this college is number 1 this year, and that one's number 2, and blah blah this. In our division, which we're Division 6,
thank you,
in our division, they ranked us number 10. I'm like, that's a mistake. Yeah. I'm like, that's a mistake.
That should give them energy to prove them wrong. We're number 1, not number 10.
Well, this is the biggest senior class we've had on the football team. We got 14 seniors on the team.
Out of how many kids? 20?
I think we got 30.
Wow. Okay. Good.
This is the biggest senior class. Okay. Now every year we only had this football program for this 4, 5, 6. This is the 8th year of our high school football team. And every year we've made the playoffs and would make it to the 3rd round and get knocked out. We have not made it past the 3rd round. We almost did last year. We almost did.
That's good. This is the year. So if you got through the 3rd round, would you go to the state champions?
No, there's 2 more rounds.
Wow.
But the first 3, since we're going to go undefeated in our conference, that means the first 3 playoff games are going to be held on our stadium, on our turf.
That's good.
The other 2 rounds are going to be neutral sites. And if we get past those 2 rounds, we go on to the state championship game, which is in the NFL Hall of Fame Stadium. It's where the first game of the NFL season is played. Right there at the Hall of Fame game, the Hall of Fame Stadium. That's where our boys will play the state championship game. And I'll guarantee you, Matt Light will be there. He hasn't got his gold jacket yet, but he's due. But he's taught all these boys. And if anybody didn't know who Matt Light was, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Pro Bowl selection of the NFL. He's a Hall of Famer. They gave him a red jacket. They retired him there in New England. But he played for the New England Patriots, and he blocked Tom Brady's blindside for 11 years. If he stayed in those additional years, he would actually have 7 rings, not 3.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Tom Brady is the most winningest quarterback in the NFL history. Nobody's got 7
Wow.
Super Bowl rings.
No kidding. Ooh, wow.
That's
That's
why the
amazing.
Dallas Cowboys hate them. And I'm like, Cowboys, you haven't been anything since the late 90s. That's a long time ago. You haven't been crap since Emmitt Smith and Michael Irving and who was the quarterback? I can't even remember. John Elway? No, that's not John Elway. It was I can't remember his name. But Emmitt Smith was a good running back. Yeah, he was good because he had premier blocking. His last season, they didn't renew his contract for Dallas, so he signed for Arizona. He played 3 games and retired. You want to know why? Because his little ass was getting busted in the backfield because he didn't have that premier offensive line blocking for him. And I said he may have won all those Super Bowls, but he was nowhere better. He wasn't better than Barry Sanders from the Detroit Lions. Barry
Wow.
Sanders had no blocking. He had to do it himself, but he managed to get the yardage.
Wow. Well, hi, Princess.
And by the way, Matt Light is a friend of mine. He lives 4 miles from my house. He did
Wow,
my
that's
son's
cool.
football camp every year since first grade. Now it's time to show. Matt Light gave all the boys the tools because only 14% of high school graduates will get a scholarship to go to a major university. And
Hi,
then
Ed.
out of
Start
the
your next live, Ed.
and then out of the university, only 14% will go on and play in the NFL. He says it's small, but it can be done. He goes, because I did it.
Yeah. Hockey is like really small. Less than 1 in 1,000 make it.
Well, to the NHL, but you got the minor leagues.
Yeah.
You got the AHL, the East Coast Hockey League, and I think there's 1 or 2 others.
Yeah. Thank you, girlie.
And
Woo. Thanks, Ed.
if you play good in 2A minors, the Triple A's will call you up. And if you play good at the AAA level, they'll keep you. And then the NHL starts looking at you. And when somebody gets injured on the team, they look at their pairing club. Who you got? Ooh, I like this guy. And you just came up from 2A minors to AAA, and now you're going to play in the NHL. Darren Langdon did it, and he ends up winning the Stanley Cup with the Hurricanes. Darren Langdon was our most popular Dayton Bomber hockey player. He gets called up to Binghamton, which was the Binghamton Rangers of the AHL. He plays 2 games for Binghamton, and then New York calls him up. Bumped him up that quickly. His first game in the NHL was against the Islanders, and he kicks the shit out of Eric Lindros, his brother, and makes ESPN for 3 nights in a row. They
Hi,
were
Jojo.
reporting on him because when he kicked Eric Lindros' brother's ass, he started acting like Hulk Hogan out on the ice. Darren Langdon, man, he could fight.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think so. But I really would like to know how that would have turned out. I think he would. Darren Langdon would have got his ass kicked if he ever went against the boogeyman. Derek Bugard was an inch or 2 taller than me. Derek Bugard was a big boy, and I'll never forget it when he hit that one dude, and you saw that he gave him an uppercut, and that helmet went flying. I thought dude's head was still in the helmet.
Wow. Yeah, you don't want your Yeah, you don't want. Head goes flying.
Yeah. Well,
Means you got.
his claim to fame is he was from Saskatchewan and he played for the Regina Pats, which is very popular in Canada. That's a junior league, isn't it, Darren?
I'm not sure exactly. It sounds like AHL or it could be
No.
our
It's not
provincial league.
not.
Maybe
It
it's provincial because we have the Ontario Hockey League in Ontario, and that's a very competitive. People go from
but they had
Ontario Hockey League, go straight to the NHL, but
yeah
that's Saskatchewan has its own province, so it might be like you say a different league,
yeah.
Western Hockey League, or
I showed the principal and the superintendent of our school if we were to ever have a hockey team to go against Kettering, and I showed them the Regina Pats jerseys. This is what they need to look like. They're like, "What's that?" It's like the Regina Pats. They're from Saskatchewan, Canada, but they're red, white, and blue like our colors.
oh, okay. 17-hour live stream, Paul. That's crazy. Jums, Megalove shout out. Adi, thank you so much. Jums TV, Megalove shout out.
Darren, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
They're in the
I
Canadian
gotta
hockey.
see what
They're in the
jerseys look like.
they're they're in the Canadian Hockey League. I just looked it up.
All right, there you go.
But I like it. It Pats. It looks really cool. But he went
Yeah,
from
we
high
had.
school, and actually, the scout was supposed to scout this other player, but during the game, the Derek Bugard jumps in the opposing team's bench and start whipping everybody's ass. That drew the scout's attention, and went to his parents. Can we sign him? They did. They signed him, and he went on to play in the NHL.
That's funny. Yeah, they like. God bless Jubs. Happy Saturday.
Now, Canadian, is that juniors or what is that?
Canadian what? Shoot Gerald. We should do a
But they got a WHL patch on.
The what? The which?
They got a WHL patch on their shoulder, on
The
their
World Hockey
jersey.
League? WHL. It
But
could be Women's Hockey League or World Hockey League or Western Hockey League. Probably Western Hockey League.
it says they're the Canadian Hockey League.
Oh. I have to Google that. That's good. You got to Google it. Let me see what it says here. Thank you
Yeah,
for the text,
the
guys.
the the WHL, the OHL, the QMJHL.
There's Canadian
They have
Hockey
all
League.
that.
Canadian Hockey League is the world's largest development hockey league with 51 Canadian and 9 American teams participating.
There's 9 American.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? That's cool.
Man, you can't buy any damn jerseys. I'd like to get one. They got hoodies, sweatshirts, unless it's under outerwear. No, that's a blazer and a sweatshirt. Polo shorts. Who the hell's going to wear shorts during the hockey season? You'll freeze your tits off.
Matsky, thank you so much. Thank you, lady. That's funny. Hey, some people don't mind wearing shorts.
But they got cool looking. But they got cool looking jerseys, though. Oh,
it's funny. Usually, sometimes I'm in 5 live streams at the same time. Angafe, MB, Sista, Lynn O. That's so many lives.
They do have the authentic jerseys for sale. They're $279 for the road jersey. They don't have the home jersey, which is white, but the third jersey is cool. It's red with a white stripe, and it's got this
I'm gonna
royalty
go.
symbol in the middle of it.
Sounds good. Lady P's doing good. What's LC? I'm gonna join LC on Sunday. Who's LC? On Sunday long.
Yeah, they have two third jerseys. One's white with a red stripe. The other one is
Ooh,
red with a white stripe. But they have the
very
same
nice.
symbol on the chest.
Nice.
The replicas are only 140. But me, I like getting authentic.
That's crazy. That sounds cool. But 200 plus bucks? I guess that's a growing thing now. I guess they're good quality. That's still a lot.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Kyle. Is Kyle a hockey
Yeah, I
fan?
had to say hi to the family real quick.
No problem.
I am a
What?
hockey fan.
Yeah. Last year. Oh, yeah. Because
I'm
probably
into the Pittsburgh hockey season.
you never know, lady.
Who is us?
Live too far from those that live too far from the ever. He doesn't
Maybe
live
people
too
told
far
me
from the
this.
Florida ever. Okay, he doesn't live too far from the Florida Everblades, which is the East Coast Hockey League. Their logo is an alligator. It looks really cool.
Right.
That's for the East Coast Hockey League. But you live near the Florida Panthers, or are they in Jacksonville, Florida?
Good question.
We're kind of like right in the middle of Jacksonville and Cocoa Beach.
Okay, so you live near both of them, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. But the Florida Panthers won the cup 2 years in a row, dude. Did you know that?
And cheap tickets. Compared to Toronto.
2 years ago, right?
Hoist the
The
cup.
Stanley Cup.
Woo!
Yes, that is. It
I
is
did
the
hear about
oldest.
it.
It is the oldest and hardest cup championship trophy to earn. It's the hardest and it's the oldest. That's why that tradition started long time ago, back when I was a kid, Darren. That everybody respected the cup. Nobody touched it unless you earned it.
Yeah. Yeah. They considered it bad luck if you touched it without winning it. Because so people won't touch the thing.
Sorry, guys. I'm having bad time
No
here,
worries.
guys.
All right, share. Yeah, it's funny. There's other cups that are like divisional cups. They won't touch it. Just take pictures. I think it's bad luck. Everybody only wants the Stanley Cup. They don't want regional
I mean,
cups. Not interested.
they touch it, but only if they've earned it, like the Morris
Yeah.
Trophy and all that.
A lot of them don't like touching it. They're
The
just like,
President's Cup
oh,
for the best record, but but you rarely even see that cup.
yeah. Jocelyn, Nicholas, shout out. Thank you for the temp sock. Oh, that's 680. She's
Where's
rocking.
Tammy? She's supposed to come up here and play that video. She's supposed to come
Jocelyn,
up here
thank
and,
you so
and
much.
show that funny video for everybody to enjoy.
Bingo! Loads and all them. Thank you,
I know
Vinko.
she's in here. And by the uh, and by the way, Tammy, how did the Kabuki Warriors do tonight? I don't know if they wrestled anybody or not, but they beat Judgment Day. I watched the highlights on that on YouTube from I think it was last week or the week before. They were in France. That I do know. Monday Night Raw was in France.
Hi,
Hi
Cher.
guys, how you doing? I'm not feeling well, guys. After what happened to me, the full food poison, my stomach is still in pain. Sorry about that. And to
Yeah,
Paul Zilla, thank you very much for your concern, and also to Tammy. Hello,
yeah, we gotta pray
Sean.
for you, sis. We gotta pray for you.
I don't know.
That's scary.
The astral projection, I can see my body. It happens to me all the time, ever since when I was in high school.
Oh,
I'm living in a haunted house. That's the way it
that's right.
is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is Tammy still in here? Yeah, she's just a. They only wrestle on Monday. So, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. It's Friday. But Tammy, it was last Monday. They were in France and they beat Judgment Day. Asuka got the pin too. But that Kiri Sane drives me crazy. She's gonna give me a stomach ulcer. Darren, these ladies are like the size of a 13-year-old girl. They're Japanese, right? But they're very talented, though. But that Kiri Sane, the pirate princess, she
Right.
climbs on the top of the post of the ring. You're talking probably maybe 12 feet. And she jumps on one of the wrestlers and on the floor and lands on him. And it's like, God damn it. I don't want to see these girls getting hurt. And they're doing this, in the ring is fine, but not outside the ring. That's where they get hurt. And I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And
Hello,
yeah,
Kyle.
she
How you
did.
doing?
Tammy, come up here and show that video to everybody.
Yes, Tammy and Paul Zilla, come up.
Alrighty, I'm back. I missed
Welcome back,
whatever was
Kyle.
I missed whatever was being said.
That's okay. They're just talking about me.
Yeah. Darren.
Yeah.
Later, I'm going to drop. Okay, I just came
No
over
problem.
here just to greet everyone, to support
Thank you,
you, and
sis.
also you, Sean, Kyle, Tammy, and Paul Zilla, and to my sweet foot king, and also to Josh NC78, and to all my friends. Yeah, because I really don't know what's happening to me, but I hope God will give me extra life. Okay, because my daughter doesn't come back to me anymore. She just moved out, and
She
Well,
will.
I'm all
She'll come
alone.
back. She'll
I
come
banana.
think she
back.
has a living partner now, so I don't know.
Try and keep in touch with her. Sanger. Sanger is an amazing artist.
Darren, you're my amazing friend. You're my brother, and also you, Sean.
Yeah. The brother from another mother.
Yeah, I know. You are Darren Dobson. You are the Justin Timberlake of Canada.
Right. That's right.
Man, when you're
You.
younger, because both of you look alike, guys.
Thank you, Sanger. Sanger's an amazing artist. Big fan. Just like Cher. Cher is an amazing artist. Animals. Look forward to seeing more of her art as well. Sanger, if you ever do
Yeah.
art and make a video, feel free to premiere it. Just drop the link here, and yeah, we'll flex your channel. I'm so impressed with artists. I don't have any talent in art.
Yeah,
I am
I
gonna.
hope. Yeah, I have something to say, Darren. Okay, to all the people here who are have a misunderstanding, I hope it will be fixed now. Okay, it's just like sometimes. Yeah, I do have a problem also. Okay, I have a misunderstanding with Ellie, but I just forgive him.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, I know. But where's the hairy crack? I never seen him anymore.
He's always misunderstood.
Yeah, I know.
He chums sometimes. Maybe he's sleeping. He
Yeah,
promotes
I'm
his
not
banger
bullying
video.
him.
Well, usually I know he's going to come up because when I see he drops the link before the live stream, then I know he's coming. He's around.
Wait,
Mhm.
Sherry, you got to play that video game. That video I sent you. I mean, because I know it'll make you laugh. It makes everybody laugh.
Yeah, I played
What do
that
you mean?
every day. It was really funny. My God, where did you get that, Sean?
Was
I
that
got.
is that the one I think it is, Sean?
I'm sorry.
Is that the one I think it is? Was that the one I think it is?
Yeah, from Romania.
Romania,
That's
so many crazy people there.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, Vinko don't live too far from Romania. Did you send him the video?
I'll just send it to him. I don't
I'm
know
sure.
what is
Yeah,
Binko doing right now.
I'm
All I
sure it
know,
went viral in his country.
you saying
yeah, all
her?
I know, he cannot come up because of the brother was there. They're sleeping then. Sean, Darren, I have to step down now. Okay, I'm not really feeling well. I just want to come up here just to say hello to you guys. Okay,
Appreciate
thank you
it,
very much,
share. Thank you,
Darren.
sis.
Thank you. I will
Have a
be
good
in the
one.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah, play that video. You'll start laughing again. Guaranteed.
I've never seen the video.
You gotta wait. Tammy's got to get her tablet. She's gonna come up and show it to everybody.
Thank you,
I'll be right
Sanger.
back.
You're so kind. Thank you, brother.
I even have the video. That's gonna hurt some feelings, but hey, you got to deal with reality. I'm sorry. Well,
Oh
actually, I'm
no.
not sorry. The perpetrator should be sorry.
Buster. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Kuya. If you have upcoming premieres, guys, drop the link so we can tamsack. Because Saturday mornings in the Philippines, Friday nights here. It's my live, so I miss
Yeah,
some.
I sent you another video, Tammy. You can look at the girl on the photo, and you look at it. You 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 look you look at it. You, you look at Ivana right next to her, and they look almost identical. They're the same age. Fry that man.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
see,
that.
yeah, they redacted
I
all the
remember the
pages
picture.
except the ones that implement him. But they made sure that only that you only heard about the Democrats. They're making it political, is what it is.
Surprise,
And it's like,
surprise.
no, bring them all out. You know, I want Will Ferrell, Will Smith, David Copperfield, Madonna, Naomi Campbell, and the heartbreaker was Jonathan Cusack. Yeah, I want all them people to fry. They did something that's illegal. And there's too bad that they didn't do it in Southern California, because Southern California, they made sure that they had a statute of limitations there. Corey Feldman testified about that. The limitations long gone. they made sure that that law remained in place. That's why, Epstein should have made his island there in that same county, and there's nothing anybody could have get you every time.
Yeah. They got to change those laws.
But Corey, you could be doing all day long until the cows come home. In the music industry and in Hollywood, they're all over the damn place.
Yep. You got to change those laws.
He said, he goes, I didn't see the entire list, but nothing would surprise me. That's what Corey Feldman said.
Thank you, Paul. Damn sack. 2.0.
But we can bury our head in the sand and pretend it didn't happen, or it doesn't exist, or it's a hoax. Well, the dumbass should have never ran on that when he was running for president, and then saying, "Oh, I'm bringing him forward," and then the press secretary lady says, "Oh, it's on my desk, right?" And then the next day, there's nothing on my desk. I'm like, what? Yeah, somebody did a video of the people overlooking all the documents and everything, and they're all looking at each other like, and they were showing each other, because they're seeing Trump's name all over everything. They're like,
I think
are we going to want to do this?
This thing I heard, there were over 2,000 redactions of his name. I think that's what I heard. Over 2,000 redactions.
Well,
I don't know, it was 50 or more applicants.
Everything that they supposedly, everything that they, everything they released was released back in 2019 or way before that. No. We want the redacted pages.
Unredacted.
Because it's definitely going to have Trump's name on it. Rush Limbaugh, I know his douchebag ass, but he's dead anyway. The only thing you can do is go and piss on his grave. When they find out Rush Limbaugh's name on that list, yeah, they're going to go desecrate his headstone. I would too. I'd piss on his grave. I remember the day he got nailed for going over there. He gave himself away. But no, let's pretend that it didn't happen, and it's a hoax, right? No, we can't make people out to who we want them to be. We have to accept people for who they are. And a lot of these billionaires are pieces of shit.
Do the crime, do the time. Air, Michelob shutout.
Yeah, Tammy, that video I sent you, the girl the woman, she's a woman now. In the video, she was 13 years old. Her name is Katie Johnson. And I hammer everybody on the internet with it. Where's your proof? Here's a video from Katie Johnson. Voila, boom. Oh, that's fake, and that's a Democrat lie. I can care less. Yeah, I know Bill Clinton's on there. And you want to know how Trump knew Bill Clinton was on the list, on the flight log? Because he sat right next to him. I can care less about Bill Clinton. Yeah, he needs to fry too. Him, Bill Cosby, all of them.
That's right.
The two disappointing names that I saw was Jonathan Cusack and David Copperfield. Those were real disappointing to me.
Hello.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Darren. Hi, Sean. Hi, Kyle.
Yeah, show both of those videos. Show both of them.
Right, well, I'll show the funny one first.
Okay, let me blow.
Hang on.
Oh yeah,
And
Peter.
then I'll have to send it to, because I've borrowed my mum's phone. Shh, she don't know she's asleep.
All right, everybody.
Right, just mute this so you can hear it. Right, there's the camera on. Ready? Oh, you stupid thing.
Oh dear. God loves it.
Yeah, I was dying laughing for 3 days in that video.
It's the scream and then the sort of waddle / run. And then
What was
all I could
happening?
picture was, you didn't see it, Kyle.
I couldn't because my stupid internet's being dumb.
I'll play it again just for you, Kyle.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
everybody mute. That was in Romania, by the way.
Can't get away with that.
Well, that's why I didn't show it to my son or his friends, because they would get some crazy ideas. Now, you may not hear her talk in this video, but you can see the photo when Tammy shows it to you. And if need be, ask me or Tammy, we'll send you the video. No.
Which video?
This came out long ago. That's why they can't redact it, because people are putting it back out there. Everybody ignored it back in the day.
Which video
It's
is
nothing
it, Sean?
new. I
Probably
just
over
sent
10
it to you.
Right, I'll go and grab it quickly. If I disappear, I'll come back up.
Okay, CZ. Is that on you? Was that on? That was what platform was that on? Not YouTube, Sean, or where was that?
No, and Scoops.
That's why I didn't see it. Okay, yeah.
But look, the man's a 34 count felon. He's a sex offender. This guy is guilty of a lot of things, and every time, oh, he didn't do it. Oh, just because that he didn't get impeached doesn't mean he was innocent.
I haven't got it yet, Sean. I
You're free
don't
to
I
know.
sent it
unmute.
to you in Messenger.
Is it the one with the lady at the microphone?
Why am I not getting anything? Oh my god.
Hi, Ann. Make a love shout out. Good morning.
Sending, but if you look at the pictures, you see her at 13 years old, and you see Katie Johnson at 13 years old. That's why he wanted that girl. She was a virgin when they met, and he had said that to her, that you look just like my daughter.
Ooh.
and
Oh,
she
got it now.
and she just and she described him long before. This was long before Stormy Daniels came out with her book, and everybody started talking about mushroom dick. She mentioned it many years before that. Okay, and they also identified Jeffrey Epstein's dick too. It was egg shaped. It was thick at the base and then thinned out at the top of the head. And there's testimony of that one too. And it's like these two were friends. One's got a mushroom egg shape. What? Are they gonna make a fucking omelet with their dicks? Jesus. And no, I don't feel sorry for him. And Elon Musk. Elon Musk had penile surgery that went south. He might as well become a woman. That's why the penis surgeries to make it bigger does not work. All doctors will tell you. If you're going to pay me to do this, I will, but I'm going to tell you it's not going to work, or it doesn't work out very well. You have what you have because it's a very complex part of the human anatomy. But with females, getting a breast augmentation is easy, but they're not. But a woman's breasts are not complex.
Hi, Joshua.
I got it here ready, Sean.
Okay, that's what she looks like when she did the interview and testimony. But that's going to hang Donald Trump. They're going to try to repress it and everything else, and then you could be like somebody I know that just ran away when I first started talking about it. I'm like, look, you can like somebody all you want. Still doesn't make them a non-piece of shit. I said, because this man wears, $50,000 suits. A class isn't something you buy. Look at Donald Trump. He buys $50,000 suits and he's still a lowlife. But here in America, that's not how it works. Yes, it is how it works. That's why I don't like stiffs in a suit. Anybody that wears a suit, I really don't trust them because of this crap. Even the preachers, I don't even trust. But the priests, I trust. You want to know why? Because they don't wear a suit. They're like the Pope. They look like Liberace's stunt double.
You want me to play it, Sean?
Well, I don't know if they'll be able to hear her.
Hang on. We'll find out.
Had specifically asked about me because I remind him of his daughter. And she said, well, she's 13 as well. So he knew the first time he saw me. But he comes over mad because I was crying. He said that I should be thankful.
Pause it.
I'm like,
pause it.
My virginity.
I remember that.
Pause it on that photo. Now, that's Katie Johnson, the large photo on the right. That's right, Donald Trump holding Ivana on his lap. Very similar, aren't they? And they're both the same age.
I remember hearing that too.
Now, back in 2014, Robin Williams' last live show he did stand-up, right? He talked about Donald Trump. He said, my daughter is hot. And people in Arkansas are going, that's just fucking wrong. He is the guy. He is the Wizard of Oz. He plays Monopoly with real freaking buildings. I mean, him owning the Miss Universe pageant and the Miss USA pageant, isn't that like Michael Vick owning a chain of pet stores? Now, a lot of people don't remember Michael Vick back in that day. Michael Vick hit the news. He's a NFL quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, and at that time, I believe, the Philadelphia Eagles. Michael Vick was busted for dog fighting, which is highly illegal.
Really?
Yes. That's why when you looked at a newspaper, there was a cartoon additive of that story. You saw Michael Vick sitting in a courtroom, and the jury was all your famous cartoon dogs, Scooby Doo, Huckleberry Hound, you know, Underdog, and they all had that look on his eye, you know. Anyway, I believe what Robin Williams said, and it might be true. I believe the hair is the Donald. That screwed up hair, and the body is just a life support system for the hair. Donald goes, "We're home," and the hair is like, "Oh, fuck it, let's get out of here." Oh, fucker, let's do this. Oh! But everybody has known this. People who've lived in New York with Donald Trump know he's a con man. They don't like him in New York, but they have to put up with him because he owns that building, which the New York taxpayers' money helped him build, and he screwed a lot of people in the construction of that building.
I know. Doesn't pay his bills.
And it is obvious. You can't argue that fact. This man is guilty, and I'm sure Bill Clinton is just as guilty. But I thought it was funny that there were a lot of the right wingers were trying to say that Joe Biden went out to Epstein Island. I'm like, are you kidding me? That man couldn't even find the damn airport to get on the plane, Epstein's plane, to go over there. They said the man's poor of health. Yeah, he was. He is. And they made sure everybody knew about it. But they're not going to talk about Donald Trump's health. Oh, by the way, I'm going to mention that since we're going to talk about his health. Nobody had seen him since Thursday. It was like 4 days. Nobody had seen Donald Trump. And it was rumored that he had a stroke. I called up Ozzy's Boneyard. I don't know if you heard of it, Tammy. It's Sirius XM satellite radio. They got a station called Ozzy's Boneyard. Luke Carl is a DJ. Luke Carl is a DJ on there, and I'm good friends with him through Casey Phillips, which Luke Carl is the boyfriend of Lady Gaga. Okay. It was called Day After Labor Day Shoutouts. I called in. Hey, Luke, the Reverend Luke. And he was like, hey, how you doing, big sexy? You know, and I said, I got a shout out. It goes to our pedo president. And he goes, oh, Trump? And I go, he goes, this is an old one from the 70s from Billy Squier. It's that song called The Stroke. Stroke me, stroke me. Stroke, stroke, stroke me, stroke me. From Billy Squier. Oh, man. They told me to stay on the phone when they went and played it. They were dying laughing. And Luke goes, I'm surprised I didn't even think of that.
Oh, dear.
Sure. I showed my mum that video in Romania, and I said to her, you know, I'm off to Romania next year. Mum said yes. I said, well, you're coming with me. She went, why? I said, I'm going to find that lad and see if he can do that to you. I won't tell you what she said, Paul, but it ended with off.
Yeah, that lady was probably the same size as my Irish grandmother, Nani, which is my mom's mom. She stood 4'10". Okay, that's small.
That's cute.
My mum's an inch shorter. She's 4'9".
Oh, he'll be able to twirl her around with ease.
When I said to her, I'm going to find that lad and get him to do that to you, she told me to F off. She said, no bloody chance. I said, oh, go on, Mum, I want to film it for YouTube and send it to Sean and Darren.
Oh, it would go viral like that one did. That went viral.
But I could just, it probably would, but all you would hear is me wetting myself laughing. And telling you have to go faster.
Half the comments
But
would
look,
be, that's cruel.
but look, this is America, okay? And you shouldn't have to. We have what we call the First Amendment, okay? And everybody is outspoken in America, especially. I sort of, I'm not, but I am. When it comes to something like this, what else is there to talk about? You know, our country's collapsing, you know, and our economy is really going to crap. The whole world hates us because of this one man. Is an embarrassment.
That's right.
And you're damn right. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it.
And you have a right to talk about it.
Well, it's like over here at the moment. The British, us British folks, aren't allowed to fly our own flag.
Right.
Fly what flag?
The English flag. Yeah, the St. George's flag.
The old one, that the white with red?
Yeah.
Why not? That's old.
Yeah, because it upsets the Palestinians and the other foreign ones that's come from abroad. It's upset them.
Oh my God. Okay, you want to know why? Because that was the flag that the British flew during the Crusades.
Yeah.
It's like saying I can't be Christian because of the Inquisition. I mean, it's ridiculous.
So, because we're not allowed to fly our own flag, patriots are going round and they're painting the roundabouts with the red stripes on it to represent our flag.
No, Tammy, the British flag that everybody knows, the red, white, and blue Union Jack flag. When did that come into an existence?
Google it.
I know the white and red one has been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
that's what the British flew during the Crusades.
Yeah. I'm not sure on the British flag.
But here in the States, we get a lot of people that get angry. You know, people can do anything in the name of God knows what and under whatever symbol. What, we can't let the Tibetan monks use the swastika anymore, and they used that long before Hitler even came around. That's hundreds of years old, and the Japanese still use that symbol. Now the rebel flag, I'll tell you what, there was a lot of black people that died for that flag because they fought for the South. However, more innocent people died under our current flag than that one. But because the Klan used it, we got to demonize it. So we got to take all the symbols of Norse mythology and throw it out of the window because the Nazis used it in World War II. The Schutzstaffel used them, like Thor's hammer and all that. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, the reason why people are getting annoyed over here and fighting against it is because the Palestinians and the other ones that's come over from abroad, they're allowed to fly their flag wherever they want to, but they don't like us British flying our flags.
Well, we get a lot of Americans that they say shit without thinking. They said, why are those Mexicans flying the Mexican flag and blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, you mean like the Irish when they fly it during St. Patrick's Day? Or you mean like the Germans, like they fly that flag during Oktoberfest? Oh, you mean like the Italians when they fly the flag during Columbus Day? Oh, that's right, because those are the white countries. And I hammer them with that, and they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Right. The
But here,
Union Jack flag, Sean, came
yes,
in 1801.
so it's still fairly new.
Yes.
A couple hundred years in human history is not a very long time.
Correct.
Whereas the St. George's flag or the Union flag, which is the white and red, it's been around since 1606.
That was after the Crusades, wasn't it?
Yes, it was King James I of England.
Or wait a minute, there might have been. The Crusades lasted a long time, but that would be the only reason why the Palestinians and the people in the Middle East not like the flag, because they were being slaughtered, but everybody was fighting over the Holy Land, and they're still fighting over it. It was a part of the Ottoman Empire. About pre-1948, that whole country was called Palestine. Well, it says in the Bible in Exodus, well, when they did that, yes, they went there. There was already people there. Just like when they say Columbus discovered America, how could you discover something if there's people already there?
Well, there you go. You can. But yeah, we're not. They won't even let us fly the Union Jack flag. They're being ripped down and everything.
But it's been proven that the Vikings of Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Germany, the Vikings made it over here long before anybody else in Europe did, because his name was Leif Erikson, and he went this direction, and he thought he reached Valhalla. And when you look at some of our native things that we use, like a tomahawk, it has the same engravings as a lot of the Norse mythology, because they integrated with some of the Cree Indians in Canada. Because Leif Erikson crash landed in Newfoundland.
Yeah,
and he thought he reached Valhalla.
Wow.
All right, go ahead, Tammy. I'm sorry. There might be a delay or something.
It's all right, Sean. Yeah, so all they call them roundabouts, but we call them a paint splatter. Because it's just a circle painted in the middle of the road, and that's classed as the roundabout. So, on them...
Well, we didn't have...
all over the country, all up and down the whole of the UK, they're going round and they're painting the red cross onto these roundabouts because they're white to represent the flag. And the councils are going round painting back over the roundabouts to get rid of the reds, and they're going back there and repainting over them again.
Yeah, well, I can't remember. I thought it was the Canadians that invented them because they called them a roundabout.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Well, because we didn't have them up until 10 years ago. We never had them. We had what you call the cul-de-sac. It's the end of the road, and it's round shaped.
Yeah. I live in a cul-de-sac.
Or was it the British that invented the roundabout?
Oh, you go to certain places over here, Sean, like Birmingham. It's roundabout bloody city. It's roundabouts on top of damn roundabouts.
Yeah, I was thinking it was probably invented in England, but I thought it was Canada because they called it a roundabout.
Yeah, honestly, have you ever done a roundabout, Darren? In a car? Oh, jeez.
That's funny.
It's everywhere you go in the UK. It's a bloody roundabout. You hit a damn roundabout. Off the motorway. When you come off the motorways, or what you call an interstate, you hit a damn roundabout. And some of the roundabouts have got bloody lights on. Traffic lights.
Yeah. Let me make sure that everybody understands where I'm coming from, okay? I have every right to be angry, and so does everybody else, and especially one that left. That's why his wife was sent home from the nursing home. Well, it's finally affecting everybody, and it's negatively affecting me. And the more it affects me, the louder I'm going to get. Because I'm not a sadist, and I'm not into BDSM. What that means is a sadist is the type of person when you were a kid would pinch your arm and ask you, does that hurt? And someone that's into BDSM are the ones that is being victimized by being screwed in the ass and having your throat slit by a person behind you, and you turn around and look at them and say, I love you. I'm sorry, I'm not into that sick shit, and that's what it is.
I agree.
Crazy.
And I'm sure a lot of people are not into BDSM. I'm sorry.
No.
And I'm sure a lot of people are not sadists either. Well, Donald Trump is a sadist because he's the type to go over there and pinch your arm real hard and ask you, did that hurt? And it makes you want to drag him to the bathroom in like a military academy, which he went to. You want to drag him into the bathroom and shove his head in the toilet. That's what we would have done.
I put in the bloody toilet.
What? Wow.
We didn't care if there was anything in the toilet. Your head's going in there, bloop.
Oh, look, Mom, it's a floater.
Yeah, when you guys were talking about the roundabouts and stuff, we didn't have too much of those in the part of Vieira and Broward County. I'm pretty sure they're doing that everywhere else in the state.
Well, over here, Carl, they're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. You come off the motorway, which is what you would call an interstate, and the first thing you hit is a damn roundabout. And it's either a roundabout where
that brings back memories.
No traffic lights, or it's a roundabout with damn traffic lights, and if you get in the wrong lane, you're buggered.
You know the famous.
I do get what you mean by that. I do understand.
You know the famous roundabout that was in a European Vacation. You can see Big Ben from there and everything. I went there for that purpose, but I remember being there, and there was this huge woman in this black British made car. You know, it's made of diesel. They were going around and around. I swear they went around like 3 times. And every time this woman went by, get out of the bloody way! Going around again, she would say it again. Get out of the bloody way! I remember that. Shoot, man, that was back in 2016.
Oh. That was like when I was out, when I went to Paris.
And Barry, he
and I went to
was
the
like,
Arc de Triomphe. Oh,
Barry was messing with me. He goes, I don't know who that bitch is yelling at. It might be you, Sean. I'm like, I'm standing on the sidewalk. I'm not in nobody's way. Get out of the bloody way.
she's probably yelling that at the other cars. Get out the bloody way. But you get used to that over here, Darren, when you're driving.
Yeah, because you're used to it. Yeah, when you grow up driving like that, I'm sure you
Yeah.
get used to
Yeah, well, even when you're driving over here, and you got some pillock that gets in your way, you go, get out the bloody way, shift your ass.
You know, Darren, I don't know if you have them in Canada. Do you have the Shriners there?
it. Yes.
The Shriners are like the oh, what the heck is that? That our founding fathers were one of them. Mason.
We have that too.
They drive these go-karts and they go zigzagging around, and it's amazing they don't crash into one another. When I saw that roundabout there in London, that's what I thought about. I'm like, man, the Shriners would love this.
I know the exact roundabout you're on about, Sean.
Yeah, it was in the movie European Vacation. You go around it, you can see the Big Ben, you know, the clock in Buckingham Palace.
Yeah. I know the exact roundabout, yeah.
I liked them when they were in the parades driving their little cars. They look so cool.
Yeah, they'll do like a figure eight, and it's amazing they don't crash into each other.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
They want to do that on the roundabout in Paris, where the Arc de Triomphe is.
But those Shriners do a lot for children. St. Jude's Hospital, the biggest hospital for kids with cancer, is in Memphis, Tennessee, and the Shriners donate to that big time. And it's totally free. It's the only hospital that does not charge a family. They'll even fly you out if they need to come to the hospital while your child's there. I went there once with my truck to show the kids. It tore me up because my daughter was still young then, and my son was just a baby at the time. And when I saw these kids, when you have your kids of your own, it changes you. And when you see other people's children being affected or hurt like this, it does a number on you.
Sure does.
Oh, yeah.
And you feel for the parents. I told this one father, I said, if I was in your shoes, I'd be drinking myself to death. I'm serious. I'd be drinking like a pig.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because a friend of mine, her youngest son, had leukemia, got diagnosed with leukemia. He knew something wasn't right because of the rash he had. And the doctors kept trying to fob her off. And in the end, he had tests done. And he was told he had leukemia. He was 13.
Yeah. I think that's why we don't see Sean Tuber as much. We don't see Sean Tuber as much because of his son getting leukemia.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's not nice. He had to go to Southampton, to the children's hospital there. And we held a darts marathon to raise money for the hospital to get the kids a load of toys and stuff to make their stay in the hospital a little bit better for them. So we've done that 2 or 3 times. 3 times we've done the darts marathon. Then he got sent up to Great Ormond Street in London, and he got told there was nothing more they could do for him after he went into remission for 6 months, and it come back with a vengeance. And they said he hasn't got long to live, and he passed away on New Year's Day, age 13.
Oh, Darren, I got to tell you guys, if I was in Darren's shoes and was married to a Filipina and I lived in Canada, and she finally came home to Canada, I'd be telling, okay, there's a tradition. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to a hockey game with me. You don't know what the rules are, but you can learn on the fly.
Yeah.
And I already know those Asian ladies. The first thing they would say is, "This is a very violent game."
That's exactly.
I'll never forget it because my family friend of mine, his wife had leukemia and lymph cancer, and she'd been battling it for, at that point, about 7 years. And when little man died, passed away from the cancer, 13, she was so angry. She was really angry because he passed from it and she hadn't. And after 9 years, it spread into her spine and paralysed her from the waist down. And it weren't long after that she passed because it had spread. After a 9-year battle.
Tammy, so this last Monday Night Raw was in France, right?
Yes. Lyon.
Yeah, because I caught that they beat Judgment Day. It was great. And that's the only thing I didn't like about the match. I would ask her. It's beautiful. It looked great. The crowd appreciated it. But I don't want you risking your serious injury by doing that. She jumped off the top of the post of the ring onto the floor.
Yeah. Funny enough, we watched it on the Tuesday, Sean, and I said to Mum, if Sean had seen that, he'd be going ape shit.
Yeah, just like
he'd be going ape shit.
Yeah, just like when they did the tag team matches with the guys, and AJ Styles vaulted her over out on side of the ring, and I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
if I was her husband, I'd be like, stop doing this. You're going to get seriously hurt.
Oh, Darren, I just spoke to Ed again there.
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Sean.
But these people don't need to be,
I got an approval to make this announcement. It's on behalf of Ed, real quick, there, brother, if I may. All right, guys. I just spoke to brother Ed, who's here, the one that's our friend here in YouTube. I'd like to announce that he won't be joining us tonight because his brother passed away this morning. So please keep Ed and his family in your prayers.
Oh no! So sorry to hear that.
That's not good.
Yeah, so just keep him and his family in your prayers. He just found out this afternoon at 1:00 his time today. So please keep him in prayers, guys.
Love and thoughts are with Ed and his family.
Yeah.
And may his brother forever rest in eternal peace.
Yep. So just, I just got off the phone with him a while ago. So, he's not comfortable to come up here tonight. So,
That's
so right. I've just been checking on him here and been checking up on him. So
I'll send him my love,
Hey,
Adrian.
Tammy.
I will.
Yes, good.
Tammy, who are they going to be
sure.
facing this Monday night?
I don't know because it doesn't
There's a
tell
major delay.
Well, they just came back from being in Paris, Burley. So They were
I
SmackDown was just in Chicago tonight.
Yeah, and AJ Lee's back.
Yeah, she's back, and she's gonna get Becky Lynch this time.
Well, they were in England also.
Yes. They done Newcastle, Liverpool, I think it was Cardiff. I know they done Northern Ireland. They done
Thank you,
Birmingham,
Vince. Thank you, Glory.
and then they went over to Lyon in France.
Thank you, Lisa.
So
Hi,
where's Raw going to be
Adrian, by the
held?
way.
On Monday,
I
I
take
don't
it
know
that
yet.
they had.
They already did it
they
in
had
Paris.
Friday. Yeah, they had Friday Night SmackDown in Chicago. I take it.
Yes,
Yeah, they
did.
were in Chicago tonight there, Sean.
Yeah, because CM Punk's wife, AJ, is back.
Yeah, well, CM Punk had the idea what to do, so.
Yeah, because Becky Lynch kept smacking him around the face, and she almost picked her pants when his wife come out.
Well, she picked the wrong place, wrong person to slap around like that.
Oh, hell yeah. Mind you, I would have beat her ass if she'd laid her hands on my man and all.
Well, AJ Lee will definitely whoop
Well,
Becky Lynch's behind, that's for sure.
Thank you, Alfie.
Oh, heck yeah.
they need to bring the Iconics back. That was a
Yes, you're
great
right.
tag
The
team.
Iconics
They were
good.
heels though.
They
had
heels.
great personality and everything. I like the Iconics, but they were the bitter rivals of the Kabuki Warriors at the time. But
Yeah.
You got that right. I saw that.
I know that the Kabuki Warriors are going to beat Charlotte Flair and the other for the tag team.
Alexa
Those two
Bliss,
shouldn't have been a tag team. Yeah, they shouldn't be a tag team.
Nope.
And the WWE was stupid for letting Natalia walk.
Yes.
That's about retarded.
Yeah. The Iconics are gone also.
I'd bring the Iconics back.
A lot of them's gone to AEW though.
I don't know what Hunter Hearst Helmsley is thinking. Paul Levesque is his real name, but I don't know what he's thinking by letting them go. It's like you don't have very many bona fide tag teams in the WWE in the women's division, and you're going to let them walk? No, that was stupid.
I don't know whether it was Paul that released them or whether it was Vince, because he went through a phase of releasing everybody.
Yeah. Yep, but we're already, and now the wrestling PLEs will now be streamed on ESPN. So if you got the app, it's just going to be on Disney Plus too. So,
but they were both from Australia, right? The Iconics
yes,
were?
I think so.
Yeah.
The Iconics, I think so.
Yeah, they were.
And of course, the Kabuki Warriors are from Japan, of course, being famous for what they do.
Yeah.
New Japan Pro Wrestling is popular.
Yeah, they're the only. Kana is the only reason why I watched WWE because I saw her before she became famous. Nobody knew who she was. This was back in early when I went over to
in her early years when she first started, right?
Well, we were going over to the Philippines because Barry's wife was over there. He was introducing me to his niece. We stopped in Japan the first 3 days. He goes, "Let's go watch wrestling." I thought it was going to be the sumo wrestling. We were in Osaka, Japan, because his brother.
Where from.
Yeah, and she was wrestling, and I bumped into her. Nobody knew who she was because she hadn't made it big yet. She was part of the Yoshi Japan Professional Wrestling, and we got front row. We're like 3 feet from the ring, and they thought I was an American wrestler because of my size and I had long hair. But she came down and she stopped in front of me and looked right up at me and smiled, and I saw those eyes sparkling, and I got dizzy, and I'm like, Barry, who is that? And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, you brought me here. And that was when I was making that hand gesture. Would you like to go for a drink? And I never got that drink either.
Sean, I think if you would have taken her for a drink, I guarantee you one thing. If you would have gotten her drunk enough, you probably would have scored with her, man.
No, I
That's
don't.
all I gotta say about that, bro.
She doesn't. She doesn't drink. She drinks maybe a little bit of wine. That's about it. But she's not a
Well, you
drinker
could have
like
got
me.
her drunk under the table with wine. That would have been okay too.
We could
Well,
have
I
slayed
don't drink, and
Godzilla.
I wouldn't have done it that way.
Hey, but what if she wanted you to go
Even
to
if she
bed with her? What
offered,
would you have done
okay,
then?
and well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If she had offered and pushed it, I would stop her. I don't take advantage of women because usually
Yeah,
it's a bad idea.
yeah, true.
But I wanted to know who she was. I was wanting to buy her dinner and everything. You know, I was like, who is this woman? And that's when I caught the woman coming over the top rope.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, Sean, some of these girls that's before they start out wrestling, if you see them, they'll do crazy stuff just to get what they want sometimes.
Could have slayed Godzilla, look, Adrian.
Yeah.
But then when Barry called me 3 months later after we got home, he said, "Turn wrestling on," and I did. And it's the Royal Rumble. It's the Royal Rumble, and she ended up winning it. And I'm like, Barry, that's the woman that was ready. He goes, yeah, that's her. I'm like, she goes by the name Asuka. I'm like, that's Kana. Well, that's what she went by over in Japan. The Asuka thing didn't exist until she came here.
Oh boy.
And Kana is her real name too. But it was like, I'm like, well, my chances of getting that drink now is about as good as the one-legged man winning an ass-kicking contest.
Like I said, Sean, if you would have taken her out to eat or to some wine, maybe you could have got a phone number from her. Maybe you could have been texting her on WhatsApp or something like that. You probably would have gotten lucky there, man.
But Tammy will tell you, I only want to watch when she's wrestling.
Well, I know that.
I know the others because a lot of them are legacies. Like
There's
Charlotte
a lot
Flair,
of female
she's
wrestlers
big, yeah, but
that are
she's
from Japan right now that are wrestling. Like Eos, like from Japan.
there's
Eos
a lot
guys,
of talent over
the
there.
Kabuki Warriors. And then you got girls from Japan that are wrestling in that other wrestling promotion, AEW.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the name of that one I was describing to you, Tammy? Remember? And she went to AEW. She's wearing the same outfit she wore in Japan. Yeah, that very tall woman. She was like China.
Which one are you
She looked
talking
like a
about?
Valkyrie.
She wrestles under the name Megan Bain.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that one. Sorry, I don't.
See, the recruitment should have been more attentive to Japan wrestling and recruit. She's not Japanese, but she was wrestling over there. A lot of people do that to get their name out.
Yeah. Sasha Banks, that girl that calls herself Mercedes Monet, she did that in there. She wrestled in Japan.
The woman that we were talking about, Tammy gave you the name to, would have been a good rival of Rhea Ripley. Perfect rival.
Hell yeah, definitely.
Because they're both the same size and they're tough women.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, of course.
She hasn't lost a match yet, that Megan Bain.
Or I'd put them together as a tag team and have them fight a couple of guys. I really would like to see that. I know Asuka would do it because Asuka's done it. They do mixed gender matches in Japan, and she did a lot of them.
Yeah, but you got to remember one thing though. Asuka has all those martial art moves too, and she uses them like weapons.
Well, she's
Like
she's
the
got
punches and the kicks and everything that she does, it's like she knows martial arts.
well, she does. She has a black belt. She learned it from her father.
You know what? I would like to go to the Shaolin monasteries and actually learn the real deal from them. That's what I would like to do.
The thing that interests me
Hello,
most
Josh.
in Japan was and a historical figure is you would know him as Lord Toranaga from Shogun.
Yes, I know who
They
you're talking
changed the
about.
names in that they changed the names in the movie. I don't know why they did that, but his real name is Tokugawa Ieyasu. I find him very interesting, and I wanted to learn more about him. Go to some of the battlefields from the 17th century.
I done one training session. I was very lucky. With Bruce Lee's best friend. And at the time he held 9 black belts. Bruce Lee's best friend.
If you're into pro wrestling, do it, Watch it. If you're into pro wrestling, you should watch Asuka, like John says, each and every Monday night with her partner Kairi Sane as the Kabuki Warriors, and you'll see how these two fight. They fight like for real, like literally for real.
Yeah,
Asuka,
yeah.
she's
Well, they're a lot more
crazy when it
stiff in
comes to that.
Japan. They're a lot more stiff in Japan, and
Yep.
they're a lot more fast paced. But
Yep.
Kana and Kiri Sane make the talent look good because they slow it down for them, and I think that's bullshit.
They shouldn't slow it down for them, though. They shouldn't. That's bullshit.
Did you watch the one, Sean, where it was, I think it was 5-on-5 it was a double ring, and it was
You're
inside
talking
of a
about the
cell.
2 rings that are like in the center of the whole thing. Is that what you're talking about, Tammy?
Yeah. And
Okay.
it was 5 women on 5 women, and
You're
Sky.
talking more like WCW back in the day when they did war games with 2 rings. They used to do it like that, but instead of
That
doing
was
it,
ridiculous.
no, that's what put WCW on the map for a while. Sting
The
helped them
double
put them on
ring
the map
battle
too.
royal.
Yeah,
Everybody's being thrown into the other ring, and it's like
yeah,
it's a
beating the
waste. It
crap
was
out
a
of each
waste of
other
time.
inside a steel cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jim Cornette didn't like that idea. He voted against that. The
That was
double ring
Dusty
battle
Rhodes'
royal.
idea, from my understanding on that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Jim Cornette was against it because it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
It made no sense to be in one ring and there's one person left. What does he do? Just stand there? Why have 2 rings?
I'm not sure why there was 2 rings, but it
Well,
was
when they
5
did
on
the
5
war
women.
games like that, they did that in WCW, like with their pay-per-view events of World War One, Two, and 3. That's how they would do it every time. And Dusty Rhodes was the one who brought that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
now they're using, and now in the WWE, like in NXT, they're starting to use some of their ideas from WCW now. I've seen that.
Yeah. I was getting a lot of things mixed up when I was in Japan. I thought we were going to see sumo wrestling, but we ended up watching, Stardom and Yoshi. They're all females coming out, right? That's how I met Akana. And then the next night he goes, "Let's go to the Girl-Con." And I thought it was a wrestling tournament. No, it's not. It's a club where a bunch of singles go to mingle.
Yeah. You would have had a.
It sounds like a wrestling tournament, though.
You would have had a heart attack watching that one then, Sean, because Rhea Ripley and all them was in the ring, and Sky climbed up to the top, on top of the cage, put a bin over her head, and
I saw that. Yeah.
and flipped off backwards. And I think it was the one that's got the title now.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't break a leg when she did that.
Yeah. And Tiffany, I think it was Tiffy that done it on the other side. And they both done it together and landed on the women. But Io Sky done it with the pin over her and she flipped backwards. You couldn't even see where she was going.
Yeah, that's why Shane McMahon did the same thing by jumping off the steel cage onto a table where the Undertaker was laying.
Yes, I saw
the
that.
The only reason why that was done is because Mick Foley set the standard, and everybody was trying to outdo
with
Mick
him
Foley.
And the Undertaker.
You don't want
to. The ring.
You don't want to try to outdo Mick Foley because he did a lot of crazy shit that would probably cripple somebody.
Yeah.
You know what though? Mick Foley was smiling though. When he fell through, he just came back for more and more. I saw that pay-per-view King of the Ring. I saw that match. That was the Undertaker's best match that I think was the best one I've ever seen.
No, that was Hell in the Cell. Yeah. And that's the one that everybody talks about. He goes, we have people coming up talking about it that weren't even born yet when that match took place.
You can watch that match on YouTube. Exactly. You can watch that full match on YouTube with the King of the Ring. With Mick Foley as Mankind climbing up the cage and the Undertaker.
The version of that to watch is when you see the Undertaker and Mick Foley got together and watched that match together.
Yes,
and they told you exactly what they were. They were telling you what they were saying to each other and what they were doing and everything. I like that Undertaker leans over. He goes, I remember when you told me we got to get to the tax. That was hilarious. He goes, at this point, I'm like,
both retired
Mick, let's
now
go home.
From pro wrestling now, so they can pretty much do whatever they want to now.
Yeah, but I like it with the Undertaker. He told him, he goes, at this point, I'm like, Mick, let's go home.
You know what, though? I'll say this. If the Undertaker and Mick Foley had to if they were to do that kind of classic match again, I would definitely watch it. I would.
Mick won't do it because he has CTE.
CTE, what the hell?
It's the same thing that a lot of hockey players and NFL football players get.
Well, from too many hits in the head with chairs and all that crap, I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really affected Mick Foley his later in life. It's going to affect him negatively. Eventually, it's going to take his life.
You know what? Mick Foley has put his body through a whole lot. I'll be honest, Mick Foley, in my opinion, by far the craziest wrestler I had ever seen as a kid growing up. Honestly speaking, he was the craziest one.
He's the toughest wrestler, in my opinion. A lot of people say
I agree with that too. That's what I was going to say. No, you beat me to the punch on that one.
Yeah. Mick Foley took more hits and more damage to the body than anybody and still get up and walk around. Yeah, Mick Foley was the man. The only one that could kind of keep up with him was Terry Funk.
Oh yes, I remember when when Terry Funk and Mick Foley were a tag team together with Cactus Jack and Terry Funk calling himself Chainsaw Charlie.
Oh, and he had the stocking on his head. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
It was funny though.
Well, Mick Foley was in a car accident earlier this year. Lucky to walk away from it. His car was right off.
That doesn't surprise me. He could have totaled the fucking car and walked away from it and it wouldn't have surprised me.
Yeah.
Mick Foley walked away from a lot of stuff, and I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame now.
He was a hell of a lucky. He had minor injuries.
Mick Foley's the only type of person that could walk away from something like that.
You remember he was Mankind, Dude Love, and Cactus Jack.
But Cactus Jack was his first gimmick, and that's my favorite.
But then he went to Mankind, and then later on when he brought the Dude Love gimmick, and him and Stone Cold Steve Austin were tag team partners, even though that Stone Cold didn't want him as a tag team partner. They were tag team champions for a little bit too.
Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
after the
I
Hell in the
remember
Cell
that
with the
very well because I
Undertaker,
seen him on
he
TV.
had tacks all up and down his body. You could see it. Okay,
Yeah,
he went to the room. They took all the tacks out. He didn't even know that they were stuck in him. But he goes and interferes in the next match with Stone Cold and somebody else. I can't remember. And he brings a chair with him. Stone Cold takes the chair and starts beating him with the chair. It's like it's insane what he did that night. But I got to get some sleep, guys. I got to wake up at 2 in the morning and start driving to Texas. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Sean. Keep
All right,
talking.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Woohoo!
I'll show you the. Here I look, Adrian. This was Mick Foley's car. I'll send it to Sean.
Brilliant.
Here I look.
Hey.
That was the state of his car from the car accident.
Holy smokes.
And he walked away from that.
Game one.
Was this recent?
Oh.
Yeah, it was earlier this year.
Wow.
Lucky to walk away from that.
You feel awake. Yeah.
Walked away with minor injuries.
I took her for a walk at the cemetery. Yep. She'll fall asleep in a minute, bro.
Yeah. He had a minor concussion after that accident. Lucky, isn't he?
Woohoo! Sure, Kyle.
Tammy's in the big box now.
Yeah. At least I'm not in the naughty box, so that's all good.
Well, that's my spot. You know that. Just being honest. Why would I lie about it?
I got
It's
them.
It's better to be truthful and honest about it and not lie about it.
Definitely. Well, I got a letter. I had to contact the hospital, do it online, to make a hospital appointment to see the eye specialist.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm waiting on a phone call from the hospital. And if I don't hear from him by the 30th of October, I'm to ring the hospital myself.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get down here so I can get in the shower and watch a movie tonight. So, Darren, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, brother. Nice to see you.
See you tomorrow, Adrian.
And guys, please keep Ed in your prayers, okay? Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, absolutely.
He really needs them right now.
Family.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining Brother Darren here. Have a wonderful day in the Philippines. Happy Saturday in the Philippines. And happy Friday night here in America. And have a wonderful night here for all of us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, darling. Enjoy your movie.
There you go. I'm going to head off too. It's getting late.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed myself. But yeah, I got the eye hospital, Darren. I got to go and see a specialist because my right eye, the glucose, because I had to have air pumped into my eye, and it come back all clear. So I got I haven't got glaucoma, and I haven't got any cataracts.
Good.
But they're concerned because I get pressure build up behind my right eye, and they don't know what's causing it. And also, from a certain angle of vision, I can't see.
Oh,
So they're worried about that as well. So that's why I've got to go and see an eye specialist to see what's causing all this with my right eye.
Well, thank God you get to go see a specialist, get it all taken care of.
Yeah. So I've got to wait for a phone call for an appointment.
Okay.
But it could be a 6-month wait for an appointment.
Oh boy, that's not.
No.
Ask the doctor if it gets worse. If they can, what do you do in an emergency if it gets worse? Because that's, could get worse.
Because the opticians told me that if I start vomiting because of my right eye with the pressure, I'm to go straight to hospital.
Okay.
I'm to take myself straight to hospital.
Okay. Sounds good. At least there's an emergency plan.
The letter I got, I had to do it online, and they gave me an option of 3 hospitals. Well, 2 of them's over an hour away.
Wow.
And I'm not allowed to drive to the appointment in case it got put drops or anything in my eye. So I can't drive to the hospital. So I had to do it online, but every time I've gone, none of the hospitals got any appointments.
Wow.
So there was a thing online where I could leave a message for the hospital to phone me to make an appointment.
Okay.
So that's what I've done.
Good. Well, pray for you too.
Thank you, brother. But touch wood, so far my eye's been okay. Since I got my new glasses, my eye's not as bad as it was.
Well, you can always Google how to get pressure out of eyes, and maybe resting more, closing your eyes, wearing sunglasses, whatever helps.
Yeah.
All right.
So what I've been doing, I've been wearing my new glasses, which is much better. But I think my right ear keeps popping. So I'm wondering if that's releasing some of the pressure from behind my eye.
Good.
It's painful when the ear pops, but if it's helping the eye, then it's worth it.
Absolutely. Keep doing the same then.
Yeah, I do. I wonder if that's what was causing a lot of migraines that I was getting.
Yeah, that's not good. But I'm not an expert. You got to wait for the expert. But whatever self-care you can do in the meantime, do it.
Yeah, I've been really careful with what I do in making sure that I've got enough light if I'm doing any craft stuff. And try not to stress that eye out too much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Be safe.
Nightmare. I'm a nightmare, Darren.
Oh yeah.
Walking bloody nightmare. But mind you, that hospital, it's not the best, because my family friend went and had an operation there in January. They went up through a vein in his arm to check his arteries, and they found out he's got heart failure, and he's still waiting on the appointment to see the heart failure team at the hospital, and it's been 8 months.
Wow.
Since he had the operation done, and he still hasn't got an appointment yet.
Wow.
You able to hear me, Darren?
Yep, we can hear you now. And drop your link again so I can pin it. Good friend Kyle has a premiere coming up.
Sorry, I can't speak. The live stream?
Yeah.
How exciting for you, Kyle. You're going on a cruise.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going on another one in 3 months. And it's gonna be around in Christmas time.
That's exciting.
See all the Christmas decorations. Okay.
Hopefully, it'll look really nice with all the Christmas decorations on the cruise.
I will be going. I will be talking about it in one of my upcoming videos, so I don't want to put too much.
Have you done a cruise before, Kyle? Because part of me wants to do a cruise, but I'm worried I'll get seasick.
Yeah. Have it
And the last
here
thing,
live in tomorrow at 6:20 Eastern Time, 18 hours.
I'll come
Brilliant.
in tomorrow. I might be a bit late because I'm going to a friend, going over to a friend's tomorrow.
No worries.
So, and the following Saturday is my birthday.
Oh, brilliant.
What were you saying? My signal drops out every time.
Have you done a cruise before? Have you, Kyle?
I have done 3 back in 2023, I believe.
Oh wow! Does it feel like you're out on like an ordinary boat and it's rocking up and down, or don't you feel none of that on board the cruise?
Whenever I'm out in the Atlantic Ocean, when we have like some rough waves or something, you can feel the boat rocking back and forth a little.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
being a
had
good
that-
mover.
They have stabilizers now, so
We had that on Independence Up the Seas. I wish I would have kept the other channels, and I would have went back and watched some of those videos.
I was saying to Darren, I'd love to do a cruise, but part of me is worried because I get seasick.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to be taking sea legs every day while I'm aboard the boat to stop me from being sick.
Yeah, there's some natural medicine you can take, and as well, it depends where your cabin is in the boat. So lower center is best. Plus, a lot of the boats have stabilizers, so you might not feel them anyways.
That's all right then. Because the only thing that works for me, Darren, is travel tablets called Sea Legs.
We're on the fourth.
I've tried all the natural stuff. I've even tried the travel bands that you place on your wrist, on your pressure points. Don't work. The only ones that work on me is Sea Legs.
You guys can chat if you want, but I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. It's 4:30 in the morning here.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed myself because I'm getting really agitated over this Wi-Fi. Hopefully, it fixes itself. So,
tomorrow funny. Reboot it, Kyle, and that might help. Reboot it tomorrow, and you should be fine.
Yeah, it could be a build-up of static, because mine used to do that. But last Friday, I had new internet installed.
Yeah, we're getting new internet installed tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Tammy just has hers renewed, or upgraded, so she's doing good.
Yeah. Since I've had this installed, Darren, I've had no issues with the damn internet.
That's brilliant.
The other one used to throw a hissy fit like a damn diva.
There you go.
But because this one's connected straight to the pole, I've got no problem. It's connected straight to Paul's pole. Look, that's what it was. Paul's spinning. Paul's spinning like crazy on that pole to keep the internet going.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting tired. Thank you so much for all for coming.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Always a pleasure, sis. Good night. Good night
I'll
from
have to do it
Canada.
say, night, everyone.
Bye.
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 Much love. Have a good night's sleep. Have a great day tomorrow, Darren.
You
Have a
too.
great day, everybody. Much
Bye.
love.